themselves complete it. They normally hire the individuals who operate maybe for a short time or long time. So they make a very important contribution. And approximately they say out of the project cost, 12 to 15% is the equipment cost. It could be individual or it could be owned by the executor themselves. So many of our operators, they are into hiring the vehicle or they themselves operating. We normally prefer customers who operate themselves as a contractor or as an individual. And Shriram Equipment Finance, of course, we do bigger equipment and bigger project financing also, but very small. Our focus is on a small operator owner who uses his vehicle in a particular contract, maybe on a weekly, monthly, or longer term basis. We see the biggest challenge that is going to be in India is the urbanization. Because I try to follow what's happening in China. China started opening up in 1978 and India 1991. The kind of population and issues that was there in China, it was in India also. India also is likely to follow the Chinese way of urbanization. Today, China 50% is 50.6 is urbanized population as on 2011. India it is 31.3. And the urbanization percentage annually in China it is 2.85% and India it is 2.47%. That means not really far off. So India is likely to become as urbanized as China, and that is going to be a big challenge. The GDP spending on the infrastructure spending on the GDP is likely to, as Mr. Rao said, is likely to be around 9%, which is around 16 lakh crore per annum by 2020. And the total demand for credit growth from the both for mortgage and the infra is likely to be 24% of the total credit from 20 to 24. So the credit demand, the loan demand for the infra and mortgage is likely to be increasing as a percentage of overall credit. That means more long-term credits are required. Most of these infra projects are long-term. And current way of the PPP projects or the government projects getting executed, which are taking a long time for clearance, is likely to have an impact on the institutions, on the lending company and for the borrower. Because as the payments get delayed, clearance gets delayed, a lot of pressure would be there on the institutions and the individual companies and of course on the borrower. That is a bigger challenge. So we need more single window kind of the government agencies to clear most of the projects. Otherwise, as Mr. Rao rightly said, land acquisition and clearance, government clearing the bills are going to be an issue. And even the PPP projects need some kind of getting out of the project once they completed the project. Once they complete the project, they should, the future revenues and the maintenance should be passed on to some SPVs, and the loan should be off the bank, and the project executed should also get out so that he can get into new projects.